Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my TBR pile. For those of you who doesn't know what that is, it's my to be read pile of books. First off, I'll show you the book I am currently reading, and that is the 10th anniversary edition of Twilight, which is the soft version, Life and Death. I'm only in the very beginning of it. I still have a long way to go, but I love this book already. Twilight will always be one of my favorite books, so therefore it was a given that I was going to love this one too. This is what I'm currently reading. And now on to my big book haul. It will probably last me until the rest of this year. Unfortunately, I am behind on a lot of books, and I'm trying to read a little bit faster, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. First off, it's 3 books part of the same series. It's the Clearwater Crossing series by Laura Peyton Roberts. 6, 7, and 8. Keep the Faith, New Beginnings, and Skin Deep. This was a long-time favorite of mine when I was younger, and I've just now gotten back into the series, so I'm really excited to see it. It's basically about 8 high school students. They're all different, but they all come together for one goal, and it's just really interesting series. It keeps you in, so I'm really excited to get back into this series. Next is part of my all-time favorite series. It's a novella, Tiger's Promise by Colleen Huck, and it's part of the Tiger's Cross series, and it's kind of a prequel in a way to the first book. So I'm really eager to read this book. I love the Tiger's Cross series, so it was just a must that I read this one too. Next is 2 books part of the same series again. It's the Pretty Little Liars series by Sarah Shepard. I don't know what numbers these are. They're not numbered, but this is Crushed and this one is Bond. And I love the Pretty Little Liars series, the show and the books. I think I'd say they're vastly different, but still the same. The characters are still the same. The same plotline is still basically the same. It's just they're different in their own way. So I think these 2 books will help me in the hiatus until April 2017, where the final 10 episodes of the show will air, and I'm not ready for that. And then the next one is the sequel to If I Stay. This is Where She Went by Gail Forman. I love If I Stay, I love the movie, and I was eager to read this one, which is the sequel to it. So why not keep reading something you love? So I'm eager to read this book. The next book is also part of another favorite of mine. It's been on my mind recently, so I'm eager to devour this book. It's another novella, Unforgiven by Laura Kate. It's part of the Fallen series, and this is basically Cam's past, I think you'd say it is. So I know all the Fallen fans have probably already read this. I'm so far behind, so I'm eager to read. I don't know why I keep going like this. Ignore me. But anyway, I'm eager to read this book. Fallen is one of my absolute favorite series, so maybe reading this book will help me in the wait for the movie, which is coming. The movie is coming. And then the next book, it's also by Laura Kate, her other series, Teardrop. This is the sequel, Waterfall. I really loved Teardrop, and the way it ended was a major cliffhanger, so I'm eager to see where the story goes in this book. And of course, it's by the same author of Fallen, so of course I would love this series as well. And the next book is another eagerly awaited book. Again, I'm probably one of the last ones to read it, but it's part 1 of my favorite series, The Lunar Chronicles. It's the final book, Winter. Oh, I'm so eager to read this book, find out how the story ends. Probably gonna be sad when it does finally end, because it's the last book, but I'm eager to read it. I love this series, and after reading the novella, I wanted to keep reading it, but I got all these books to read. So this is Winter by Melissa Meyer. The next book is Bliss by Shay Mitchell and Michaela Blaney. Because it's by one of my favorite actresses from one of my favorite shows, So, because I had to check it out, and it sounds like a really interesting book. I can't wait to read it and see how talented this girl right here is, because she is really talented. Yeah, can't wait to read it. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining all these books right, because I don't really know what to say after a brief. I don't really know that much to say with it, so I'm sorry if I'm not really explaining it that much. The next book is a sequel to The Fifth Wave. This is The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. I love the first book. I also love the movie. The movie was different, but all adaptations will be different. But I loved it. I can't wait to see where the story goes. I'm just repeating myself. So that's this book. Then the next book I have, it's a new. I don't know how new it is, but it's new to me. Once I saw it in the store, and I read the summary and it looked interesting. It's The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, Victoria Aveyard, I think it is. And it sounds like a really interesting book. I think it's kind of dystopian-ish, I think, which I'm drawn to dystopian books, fantasy books, stuff like that. So I do have a lot of dystopian books on my shelf. So it was a draw for me. So this is gonna be really interesting. Then the last book I have on my shelf. My shelf. What am I talking about? The last book in my to be read pile is a big one and a fan favorite. It's the first book in the Dark Artifices series by Cassandra Clare, Lady Midnight. All the Shadowhunter books will always be a favorite of mine. Any form this Shadowhunter word comes in, be it the book, the movie, or the show, I love. I love all of them. Because it's the characters we read about, they're also good, and in any of the mediums they have, it is show, book, movie, I love it. So I'm interested in. I wasn't sure if I was going to read the Dark Artifices, but it was out, and I think just everybody talking about it made me want to read it and find out what it's about, and read about Emma and stuff. And so I thought I'd give it a try. I love all the books, so why not read this one too? And that's it. That is my whole entire to be read pile. It's a lot of books. May not be as much as some, but it's a lot to me, and it's almost overwhelming. So, have any of you guys read any of these books that I've held up? Are they new to any of you? Let me know down in the comment section below if you've read any of them, if you haven't read any of them. But if you have read them and you're gonna talk about them, no spoilers, please. I don't like them. Nobody does really. So just let me know in the comment section and we can talk about it. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!